Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Spiritual Messages and Oracle Insights by Crystal. That is me. Tonight, I want to do a encore presentation of utilizing the Ascendium Oracle deck. It is by River Ether, Aether, and it is about shifting your vibration to a higher octave, to a higher frequency. And with that said, that means you are an ascended being living your best life spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and mentally, if I didn't say that already. But I just wanted to use this deck again because it is so profound. It hits everything right on the head. And I ask that you please, first of all, please do have a journal handy. Please read the description of this video and any other that resonates with you. In the video library, there's quite a few to check out. And please like, subscribe, and share. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get into the zone, into my sacred space of bringing open the oracle within. Because in my spiritual life, there are many facets to my being. Just one second. I didn't want any noise interruption from my heater, so I occasionally forget to turn it off before I hit record. But that's okay. So, yes, journal, read the description, like, subscribe, and share. And I just wanted to share with you that in my spiritual life, there are many facets to me. Being an oracle is just one of them. Being a spiritual messenger is another. Being a student of self-mastery is another. And so forth. There's more and more and more and more. And we're all that way. We're multifaceted, multidimensional beings. So I'm wanting and desiring for these messages to hit home with you. And hope they do resonate with your higher self, with your embodiment of your higher self, your co-creator, your creator self, and the like. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle. And I normally ask for an opening message that is a focal point for us to pay attention to. Thank you, spirit guides. What is something we need to pay attention to most aptly at this time? Whoa. Okay, so this is beautiful. We have 3 cards, but basically 2 are faced up. And I like the way they landed. Face up, showing the top and bottom card, but this third one is hidden, and we'll see what that is in a second. But this first one is awakening, which is something we all have processed, which we have all gone through or are going through, and that is the awakening. And this message is for you and I and those on that path. I call forth the codes of light within my DNA, initiating deep healing and the remembrance of who I truly am, which is what I just mentioned, you being your creator self, embodying that. Awakening. That is several steps, several months or years involved. But you're on the path of self-mastery, so it goes hand in hand that you would be awakened as well. The next card and message is clear mind. So with an awakening, you have to have a clear mind. You gain a clear mind by practicing meditation, by being mindful. It just says, I release mental clutter and welcome clarity. My thoughts are organized, aligned, and inspired, just like your energy centers. Being organized, aligned, and centered. Okay? So these are inspirational, vibration shifting messages. If you don't feel like you're in that space, you're going to have to do some reframing, some adjusting. I wonder this was hidden. It's claircognizance. Clear knowing. That means, so they're saying, awaken, clear your mind, and be prepared to know. I am attuned to timelines beyond my current reality, allowing me to receive divine insight from the eternal now. Claircognizant. That is a wonderful gift to have. A wonderful, phenomenal trait to have. And that is, once you are a professional or expert at meditating, you know what happens, right? You're in the zone, you've quieted your mind, you've done your breathing exercise, and you're in silence. And what happens? Transmissions, knowledge, wisdom, insight, intuitions, inspirations happen. Just out of the blue, they come from your higher self, your creator self, your inner oracle. Your claircognizance is totally about knowing without having a visible, tangible source of that knowledge. And that's what transmissions are. And by opening up your DNA, it comes from within, but it can also come from within your DNA, your actual molecules and genetic strands. Because believe it or not, when we were conceived and went through the pregnancy process and birthing process, bear with me, okay? There are such beings, not of this earth, that actually infused in your DNA certain codes of light, so that when you are on your path of awakening, those DNA molecules wake up. They get activated, and that's what propels you on your journey to further ascend. Okay? So claircognizance, awakening, the process of awakening, clearing the mind, being prepared for transmissions of knowledge, wisdom, guidance, tutelage, inspiration, insights, you name it. So I think what they're doing is they're showing us the pattern of the process of reaching the ultimate knowledge of self, self-awareness. Thank you, spirit guides, ascended masters, sentient beings, universal intelligence. Yes. Wow. This message is for absolutely everyone, whether you are on a spiritual journey, whether you're not on a spiritual journey. This message is for you and is important. Please pay attention. Please jot it down. It's a self-affirmation, inspirational message for you. You ready? I honor the divinity within me. You gotta have courage to say that, confidence to say that, knowledge and experience to say that. Recognizing my eternal nature beyond form and time. That is awareness, your true nature. So, Inner Divinity is the message. That is your clue. That is your pearl. That is your breadcrumb. That is your footstep to the awakening process. You're awakening to your inner divinity. You don't need another external person to tell you, oh, you're divine. Oh, you're special. You are already. And it's from within. And once you recognize that, you know it. That's where Claircognizance also comes in. Clear knowing. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to ask that you journal this word, Claircognizance, and I'll spell it for you. Claircognizance. Claircognizance. There are 8 clairs. This is just one of them. There's clairvoyance, there's 8 of them. And I can note them in the description of this video. Because with that knowing what you have, those gifts, you're more apt to use them, work on them, share them, practice with them, and just so that you can sharpen your inner being to be of service with others or to manifest your brightest future using those tools and gifts. Thank you. Ooh, okay. The universe is speaking at this time. That's usually a sign when the universe speaks, it just sticks out. And when, this is in my experience, and when they land on the floor, that's usually a message from Mother Earth, Gaia. When it lands on my power cord, that's usually a message from Source, your higher self, your inner self, your true self, just from an external vantage point. But this message from the universe is, grounded. You got to be grounded to work with these gifts. I am deeply rooted in the earth energy, stable, strong, and fully present. Groundedness is what helps us function in the world. Being grounded, not having too flighty of a persona or where you're not taking care of yourself. That self-care routine's got to be intact. Your responsibilities, your dharmic adventures need to be fulfilled, and all that comes with grounding. So when you're meditating, the first thing you want to do is ground yourself, and that is simply by imagining your feet growing roots into the earth. Beautiful luminescent roots. And you can connect with the crystals in the earth, Mother Nature, your embodied self is connecting with your external self, because ultimately you are all that is. You will know what that means on your journey at the right time. Okay? So, next, after being grounded, it's time to work with creative flow. This is perfect. You can't make this stuff up. I'll leave that one there because 2 came out, but I'm not sure if it wants both messages. But working with the creative flow. So, step 1 is to do grounding, but it came out as step 5 or message number 5 for some reason. I think that's because I technically did not ground myself prior to starting the session. So I am now grounded in Mother Earth, in my spiritual roots, my ancestral roots, my family roots, the knowledge-based roots, so that I can, when I finish recording, go on about my day, not as if nothing happened, but as if something spectacular happened that is almost unexplainable, enjoyable, and lovingly expressed. Creative flow. Creative energy flows abundantly through me. I am a clear channel for divine inspiration and expression. See? We just talked about that. So creative flow, just gander at the picture there. There's a beautiful, the artwork is absolutely exquisite. And I enjoy the color plays, the humanistic or humanoid forms, the light, always sun involved, because that is our highest source. Symbol is the sun. Now, let's see if we have one with the sun in it. More vibrantly expressed in the artwork. Okay, universe, I picked another message. Is it sun? Ha! They're playing with me. No, it's the moon. They did the exact opposite. But it's about information. This message is about information. The moon. I said sun. They gave me the moon. But I am connected to the cosmic web of wisdom, discovering knowledge and information in perfect flow and timing. So I love it when they do this. They keep me on my toes. Information. You are a seeker. And seekers need to know. There's claircognizance. They have a need to know details, processes, formulas, alchemical processes. Because I like to use the Alchemy of Awareness Oracle deck next, but I'll wait till next week. And that's about transformation from within, using your own mind, self-healing, self-revelation, self-study. You're studying yourself with good reason. So, being connected to the cosmic web of wisdom. Some people call that the Akashic Records. Some people call it divine intelligence. It is all pretty much the same thing because it's the knowledge and wisdom that everyone has experienced and will process at some point on their journey. Information. All right, I've got a room for 2 more messages, and then I will wrap this up with a little game back with the universe. Thank you, universe. This is going to be a sun. Thank you, universe. And it is. See what I mean? Just playing. Right place. The message is, I am always in the right place at the right time, ready to receive what is meant for me. Synchronicity. Synchronicity is the most beautiful, magical, joyful way to experience life, is working with the flow of synchronicity. Being in the right place at the right time, hearing that message meant just for you, even though they're not directed at you. Being of service. Just happen to be going for a walk with the dog, seeing someone struggling, and you just happen to cross paths with them to assist and then go on about your way. That is divine timing. That is synchronicity at work. And it is for our highest good and the highest good of others. Why not want to help someone? Why not receive the help from another at the right time for the right reason and purpose? And that is for your highest good. And lastly, did you notice The sun. Yes, they're playing. And that's fine because I love it. But lastly, I'd like to ask Source, my higher self, the Creator, symbolically the sun, what message would like to be conveyed at this time for someone specific. This is for you. Maybe you're struggling with your ascension process. Maybe you're lacking joy. Maybe you're lacking vigor, determination, perseverance. And you're kind of just feeling like you're at a lull. No, 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 no. That's just time to rest. This is going to happen. Ebb and flow, ebb and flow, ebb and flow. You can't be on the peak 24/7. You got to come down to ground, take care of yourself, take care of your responsibilities, and eat, sleep, shower, everything that lets your physical body live in bliss. So this message is for you. It's going to jump out. And one pointer. And yes, regeneration. That's what's rest and regeneration. Do you get it? Here's your message, okay? Have your journal and pen ready to jot this down. I'll read it a little slower than usual. And this is a task for you. This is something for you to do in your meditation, in your affirmation developments. Ready? Here we go. I call forth the divine intelligence within my DNA, which is how we began in the awakening, activating my body's natural ability to heal. Wow! Yes. So this is for you, those who are in a stagnant phase. You're feeling lulled, you're feeling listless, joyless, you don't know what this is all about or for. Reframe it. Alchemize your thoughts, your feelings, alchemize them. In other words, reframe this to see the positivity of it all. And take it as an opportunity to heal, whether it's during your meditation, whether it's during sleep, which is natural. But you want to take care of your physical vessel. It's your temple, it's your shrine, it's your divine host, if you will. Okay, and then I had one pointer. Source energy. Source is speaking now. Our higher self. Now there's the collective consciousness. There is our higher individual unique self, but then there's oneness. And that is Source. Source is saying to us all, from an external position and an internal position, this is what you want to tell yourself as your top affirmation. I, the boundless source of all creation, flow through you as a river of light, raising your vibration to the frequency of divine oneness. I'm going to reread that as if I'm saying it to myself, because I could use this affirmation sometimes, a lot of the time. So, I, the boundless source of all creation, flow through you as a river of light, raising your vibration to the frequency of divine oneness. Now, I'm going to read it one last time, and this is for you. You, the boundless source of all creation, flow through yourself as a river of light, raising your own vibration to the frequency of divine oneness. Wow. This is right on point. Oneness, oneness, oneness. This is what this ring represents, oneness. I call it the ocean of consciousness surrounded by infinity. The blue opal, these all mean something on my in my spiritual life and journey. The ocean of consciousness. Pure awareness has no form, has no name, has no intentions, has no attributes. It just observes. It's just aware of everything that's going on. That is your ultimate nature. Coupled with, on the flip side of that coin, power and energy to create, to inspire, to motivate, to expand the cosmos thought by thought. So everyone, thank you for watching. Please do jot down a few things that resonated with you. Read the description. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I am at crystaltheoracle11@gmail.com. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you again in 1 week with the Alchemy of Awareness Oracle deck. This is next. Another profound tool that I use for my personal life that I would like to share with you. So thank you, everyone. Be happy, be inspired, and be wise. Until next time, good night.